and we are going to start. So, thank you guys for coming on. I know that this is a crazy time right now, and that y'all are navigating a lot of different things, and I know it's hard. I get it. So I'm actually going to switch over to present so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. So can everybody see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, so you can see my different tabs. I've got a quick question over here, my calendar, my drive, our roster, right? Everybody can see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know how Emily left the meeting. Hold on a second. Let me pop it back. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demo Go for you guys. Okay. So basically, the model that we're following is that you guys will still conduct appointments. So if you need to make changes to your availability, or if you need to add availability in, you can email that to me and we will take care of it for you guys. In terms of drop-in hours, I know that was a big question. So obviously we're not going to have drop-in physically, but we are looking at the option of potentially having like a drop-in like meeting time where you could offer drop-in hours from 6 to 8 and you're going to schedule a hey Grace, a Google Meet or something like that. But I would say that in the meantime, if you want to increase your appointment hours, I would recommend that. We're still exploring the option of having like a virtual space where you could come in and meet with a student. So right now it's appointments. And so how it will go is very similar to how we would do it if we were all meeting in the meeting. So basically you'll have your availability. A student will schedule an appointment with you. So Jessica, if I'm a student and I want to schedule an appointment with you, I'm going to go on to Navigate and make the appointment just like I normally would. And then from there, Jessica, you would get the notification that you have an appointment. And so then this is where y'all's responsibility is kind of elevated. So if you see that you have let's say you get an appointment for next Friday, Jessica, at 10 for nutrition, and you see it is with your student, John Smith. What you're going to do is reach out to John Smith. You're going to let him know that obviously the appointment is going to be online. And so from there, what you can do is essentially set up a Go Board meeting. Okay, I'm going to show you guys Go Board, and then we're going to explore some other options because I know some of you guys have spotty internet, you don't have a webcam, you don't know. And what we're using right now, Google Meets, is also another option for you. But I want to show y'all Google or Go Board first, just because it's a little bit more intuitive in terms of experience. Okay, so is everybody still listening?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going over here to pop up my tab. I'm going to go to goboard.com. Okay. And does everybody see? I'm on Go Board. It is super easy from here. I'm going to create a new Go Board. It's loading. I'm going to enable my camera and mic. So if you do not have your camera and mic, you don't have that option, you can simply just do invite someone to join you. And you should just be able to chat on there, which I'm going to show you that as well. But for now, for those of you who do have your camera and microphone, I'm going to show you that. So I'm going to actually click that. And what you can do is, obviously, here's me, hey. And then you can invite someone to join you as well. So I'm actually going to copy the link. And I'm going to go share it with Emily really fast. So I don't know if that will work for her to hop on since she's on a Google Meet, but I've sent it to her so she could hop on if she wanted to. So I've sent her the link. And for y'all, you're essentially sending the student that you tutor the link to access the Go board with you, to meet with you. So while you're waiting for them to get on, so me and Emily are on. Hey, are you my tutor?
Hi.
Great, nice to meet you.
Yes,
So
hello.
you would conduct it the same way that you would if you were sitting in the Center for Academic Success or you were sitting at Gunn. So, hey, Emily, I'm Emily. I'm your tutor. I'll be tutoring you today in organic chemistry 2. So I've made an A in this class. In fact, I've made 100 in this class. So, Emily, what questions did you have? Like, what's going on in class today?
So basically, my professor told me that if I did not learn how to memorize reactions, I was going to fail.
Okay, no worries. I also wanted to check on how you're doing in this online time, like being online.
Well, it's awful.
I know, I understand. I definitely understand that. So Emily, so let's say that we can't see each other. So I'm actually gonna turn off my camera. So Emily can't see me. So if you don't feel comfortable with the camera on, you can turn it off. But if you can have your microphone on, you can do that. So I'm actually gonna go back on and turn my camera and all that back on. Can you hear me, Emily?
Yes, I can.
Great. Okay. All right. So now we're on Go board. If your camera and your microphone does not work and you're on Go board, that is okay. What you're going to do is you're going to click this button right here, open text chat. So, hey, Emily, this is Emily, your tutor.
Okay.
So do y'all see how you can chat right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are talking, how can I help you today? No worries. And so I don't know anything about OChem, but I'm just going to act like I do. And so what's cool about GoBoard is why we've kind of looked at this option is because if you go to basic tools, you can see here, we've got text. So if you need to type something out to your student, if you want to draw a shape or something like that, I know that you're not going to be showing your student a shape. I'm just showing you options right now. A laser, you have an eraser. So I'm actually going to clear out everything that Emily was doing over here. And just erase that, get our board. I don't know why our board is purple, but I'm fine.
Oh, I changed it.
We can keep it. That's fine. And then you can also do more tools. So this is where you can share your screen with the student. So if you need to go on Coursden. So Emily tells me that she is, let me see if I can move this over here. Is this what it, no, that's not it. I think I can go, hang on. I did this the other day. Let me check it out. I think I can go full screen maybe. No, that's not it. You should be able to share your screen on here. Hang on a second. Let me go back. Am I missing this? Didn't we share our screens? How do I
This is my screen.
I know, but I should be able to like show you like pull up stuff for you. Does that make sense? Because we did this the other day. So anyways, I'll come back to that. But you can use a calculator on here to show your students some stuff. You can also import things. So if you need to import an image from the web, you can do that. So I'm going to look up a chemical reaction. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and I'm going to insert this to show Emily the chemical reaction. So that's so cool. You can also do a timer. So if you want to have them start working on a problem and maybe they're not physically doing it on the board, but they're doing it on a piece of paper, you can start the timer. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to start working on this problem if you have a timer. So that is also an option as well. And then you can also, like if you look right here, there's some different options. this makes it a little bit different, so I can see myself a little bit clearer. If I want to go full screen, that's an option as well. So I'm going to hop off that. I can also see myself and then also write on the board as well. So let me hop off this. Okay, so then we're back to kind of normal, all of that. So, all right, so let me hop back off this again. I realize this is crazy, guys. Okay, so that's not what I want to do. Okay, so Emily and I are kind of back on the same thing. This is, okay, here it is, screen sharing. So silly. Okay, the screen sharing. So Emily's like, all right, so I want to show you something on Coursed. So you're going to do right here, share your screen. Emily can now see my screen. So I'm headed over to Coursed, and I can go on here. So if your student needs to pull up something on Coursed, they can literally use the screen share with you. So I'm logging in. Emily can see my Coursed. So obviously this is, at how comfortable your tutee is with you. But you can see here, this is like a class that I had in grad school. So if I wanted to pull this up and show this to my student, I could do that. So that is an option as well. If you need to Google OChem tips and tutorials, you can literally show them their screen. So if you needed to show them something on Khan Academy, or you just need to have them watch a YouTube video, or you need to refer back to your notes, that is an option as well. So does everybody see kind of how GoBoard works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I just figured out how to make it full screen.
Okay.
Can you, hi, I don't have lights on, sorry. Can you show again how to share the screen? I missed the beginning of that. Yeah, on GoBoard.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I'm over on GoBoard, so Emily, can you actually share your screen with me?
I can try.
So if you go, you should be able to see your camera, your mic, and then you should be able to see the screen. I'm going to stop screen sharing, and I'm going to go back on my camera. Do you see the 3 different tabs?
I don't know what I've done.
Hang on. So we're doing something.
Oh.
All right. So now I can see Emily's screen.
Whoa, that looks so weird.
What is that?
I don't know.
All right. So I'm over here. I'm the tutor. I'm waiting on my tutee, Emily, to show me her Coursed.
I'm so confused.
So this may be some things that you experience with your student, and that is okay. Okay. So
what? I'm so confused.
Okay. So Emily, I can see Emily's screen. So I can see it for the most part. But you can make it larger. So if you're like, I can't see that. Now I can see myself on Emily's screen. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
I'm big right now. So I can see what Emily's doing over here.
Okay.
So she's showing me her screen. I can see she's got Slack up. She's working on some things and reports. She's got her inbox up. All of that. So can you guys see that for the most part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm actually going to hop off of this and go back. So, 1 second. All right. So Emily, are you with me?
Yeah, I've messed everything all up.
You're fine. You can turn off your screen sharing.
I don't know how. Oh wait, stop sharing. Okay.
Yep. So now we're back. So GoBoard is a tool that you can use. So Grace, did you see that? Does that make sense?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So that is GoBoard. I want to say a couple of things with GoBoard. So at the end of the day, it is up to you what you want to use with your student. So you, as a tutor, when you're reaching out to your student, I would prefer if you guys can use GoBoard, but if you want to try Google Meets, that is an option as well. So that's what we're using right now. If you want to try Zoom, you can do that. So Zoom is another option for you. I like Zoom, but it gives you like a time limit, and so I don't love that. But this is another option that you can use where you can literally host a meeting, join a meeting, whatever you want to do. I'm sure some of you guys may be doing some of this in your classes. If you want to do good old Skype, you can download Skype with your student, but I really strongly recommend using GoBoard just because it doesn't give you a time limit. You literally are just opening a meeting and sending a link. It's pretty intuitive for the most part. But at the end of the day, if the student that you're working with is like, I don't have a webcam, I don't have a microphone, no worries. What you can do is you can set up a Google Meets like this, and they can literally call in. So we have a lot of people on here who have maybe called in on their phone. So if I'm looking, so I sent you guys, use all of this. Okay, so let me get back to my email. So when I sent you guys the link, you could call in by phone as well, okay? Or you could do the link. So Google Meets is another option for you, but I did want to highlight GoBoard just because it has all of those tools that you can use, which you can screen share on here too. But I just want to throw that out there that that's an option for you. If your student is like, I don't want to talk on the phone, I don't want to do webcam, I don't want to do any of this, maybe you're just emailing back and forth for their 15, 20-minute appointment. I know, y'all, that this is crazy. It will not be like this forever. There will be a time when we're back in the center and we are tutoring normally, but this is kind of what we're rolling out for the semester. So does that make sense? GoBoard.
Yeah.
If y'all have questions, if y'all can go over to the chat feature, you can type them in there, and that would be really, really awesome. And I'll just kind of give you guys a minute. I'm going to stop presenting so that you don't have to see my screen anymore.
Emily, how did you access the chat?
The chat, so if you go to the top of the screen, do you see where it says like Maryville, and you can
Yeah, I got it.
You see it? Okay.
I got it.
Did everybody see that? I'm also recording this for you guys, so I'll be able to send this out to y'all. You can watch it again, so you'll be able to do that as well. So I'll give you guys a second. So everybody can just see me right now, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. I wanted to address concerns. So hang on just a second. Okay. So thank y'all for filling out the survey. Emily did an awesome job of identifying like concerns from the survey. So Emily, if you can pull up that email, if you want to just read out the different concerns that everybody had, that would be awesome. You don't have to state the people who don't have reliable access, but if you could just talk to the concerns, and then I'm going to answer some of those concerns.
Okay, so several of y'all had questions about making changes to your availability. So Emily, I'll let you talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so changes to your availability. So basically, yes, you can make changes to your availability. And similar to how we do it in the center, you can continue to make those changes. So if you're like, I'm going to be available from 10 to 6, and that's what I'm going to do. And then 2 weeks later, you decide it's actually not working for me. think that's okay. That's okay. Like, we can adjust that a little bit. Like, when I tell you that we are flexible, we are so flexible. So just know that you can change your availability, and really just like the best way to do that is just to email me and Emily. And we'll just tag team it. We won't do like a form or anything. We'll just kind of, get your availability and change it as needed. So does that answer everybody's questions?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jessica.
Yes.
All right, so next up on the list, Emily.
Okay. Also, y'all, please send changes to availability sooner than later because students are already making appointments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will tutors need to complete reports for online sessions?
Yes, absolutely. So, reports are more important now than ever, because we're not going to be able to watch you do your tutoring appointment. Not that I stared at you like that before, but you need to be documenting what is going on in your reports and what you're doing, because if there are questions about how we're paying you, we want to be able to go back to the report to see that you've worked with the student, so that we can make sure that, y'all are working and we're paying for you guys ahead of time. So yes, you're still going to do reports. Nothing will change in terms of like when you send those in or anything like that. It'll still be the similar model where if you're not doing your reports regularly, Emily is going to reach out to you. You're still going to do your reports. Great documentation. Great documentation is key. Okay. All right, Emily, what's up next on the list?
All right. So accessing textbooks.
Yeah, great question. So if you have a textbook that you need that is sitting in the UCC. So yesterday, I was hoping to designate some time today from 11 to 1 to be able to be on campus to let you guys just kind of come in and grab your things. And so for us right now, we have to email facilities anytime that we want to enter the building. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do 11 to 2. I'm going to email everybody and have them just kind of come out, practice our social distancing, all of that. And my supervisor, Carrie, was like, hold on that, because, Governor Kemp is about to do this address and we don't know if we're about to go into shelter. So now that we're not doing that, I'm going to look at, hoping to maybe go in later this week or next week and just have a time maybe where either I'm there for 2 or 3 hours and you can come in and grab your textbooks. If you've already gone home and there's a critical need for your book or your materials, let me know and I can mail it to you. I'm actually doing that with another tutor. They live 6 hours away, and so I'm going to go and find their book and mail it to them. So if you're like, I really, really need that, let me know. But if it's something that you can do without, please don't make me mail. So stamps are expensive. So, but I can do that for you guys because I know that this is a crazy time and we want to support you. And so I don't mind mailing things for you guys. But I do need to know that if you want me to mail something to you. So, okay. All right. So what's up next, Emily?
So we've already talked about Go Board. It's going to be appointments only unless we do like a little drop-in period. What do we do when technical difficulties occur?
Yeah, so when technical difficulties occur, the main thing I would say is don't panic. So you may be like, oh, I can't see them. They can't see me. Oh, no, that's okay. We're having trouble. It's going to happen. Like, technical difficulties are going to happen. Like, even sitting here doing this, I'm like, am I recording this? I'm like, I'm just sure that it's going to happen. So if a technical difficulty happens, like let's say that you're all meeting and this just went down, a best practice would be just to email your student and let them know that you're experiencing a technical difficulty. And so from there, you'll then determine how you want to move forward with your student. So maybe they need to log back in, or you need to just email them, or they're comfortable talking via Google phone. You're just going to kind of have to be flexible to that and navigate that as best you can. So they are going to happen, and just don't panic. You don't want to be like, oh no, gosh, this is going down. Like, Don't panic. Just take it, talk to your student, communicate, and see what you want to do to move forward. So they are going to happen, and practice before. So like if you know that you're going to use GoBoard, like we can practice that together. I'm going to host some times later this week where we can test some technology if you're nervous about that kind of thing. But it's always good to just test it before you go live with your student.
Real quick, let's address Olivia's question about how no-shows will work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great question. So let's say that they do not show up virtually. So they've scheduled an appointment and you're emailing them and you're not hearing from them. So, okay, let's say, all right, so let's do a scenario. So Olivia, you have a student who schedules with you for 4:00 and it's for college algebra. And so you've been emailing them like Friday and it's Wednesday. You email them, you let them know the means of how you're going to tutor them. It's Friday and you have not heard from them. So you're like, dang, like, are they gonna go live? Like, are they gonna be on this chat? Are they gonna be on this video with me? How is this gonna work? And so what you can do is if it is a 4:00 appointment and you haven't heard from them, go ahead, get on your means of communication, clock in, and if after 15 minutes, if it's a 30, if after 15 minutes you have not heard from them, sign off, clock out, it's a no-show, file it in the system, that's it.
Okay.
I highly doubt that they are going to no-show you online because I think at this point in time, honestly, the students who are scheduling appointments are the ones that need it the most, that are willing and wanting to have tutoring, and they're not just going to not show up. You know, and who knows, maybe this is better for them that they can sit around and not have to, you know, go to the UCC or Gun for an appointment. So you never know. Like, and I think it's cool too with this, like for those of you guys who are coming on in the fall, like we're kind of entering this new idea of online tutoring. So we're gonna, a lot of you guys who are coming back in fall, you're gonna be ready to roll and we're gonna be able to have this as an option for you in the fall. And if you're graduating and you're going into the professional workplace, like you'll be ready to go because you'll know how to use GoBoard, you'll know how to use Google Meet, Zoom. You're going to look like a pro at the office meeting. So anyways, so I hope I answered the no-show question. But yeah, you would just approach it how you would if they were in person. So does that help, Olivia?
Yes, it does.
Okay, sweet. Okay, trying to see some other questions.
We start on Monday.
Yes, we do. So we start on Monday. So the front desk is reaching out to students who had appointments scheduled this week. And if they want to make an appointment, basically they're going to refer them to me and I'm going to help them through making an appointment. And so we'll also be doing some things like on our website, just updating the language on there. I'm going to do that this afternoon. Making sure that students know that this is online tutoring, kind of the step-by-step process of how an online tutoring appointment works. I'm working on that today. What else? We're going to communicate it on our Instagram and Facebook that all appointments are going remote. So even SI is going remote, coaching is going remote. We're all going remote since you guys are remote for this semester. So yes, it starts on Monday. And yeah. Okay. What else is on the list, Emily?
So it's basically things like we've already addressed, but I know that I've like reached out to all of y'all, but please try to complete your reports because I'm actually doing a like compilation of themes in the reports, and it's easier to do once everyone's completed them. And then also we'll have to submit assessment survey because y'all can clock in for that.
Yes. And that's key. I mean, that's information that our president is wanting. And so Emily has been able to roll that out to you guys, and she's working on that. So please make sure that you're doing the survey. That's paid time to do a survey. So you definitely want to do that. So
Yeah. And if y'all are worried about like your opinions getting out, don't, because I download them directly from the survey into an Excel sheet and delete the names first thing.
Yep.
So everything's de-identified.
President Kelly is like, oh my gosh, Dominic said that, like it's not like that at all. So anyways. All right. What are some other concerns that we had on there?
People just afraid that like they're not going to do good online tutoring.
Yeah. That's very real. I mean, I've thought about y'all a lot, and just like how weird this is and how much of a transition it is. Like, like I can't imagine going from being on a campus, living your life, and then you're essentially like hanging back at home, or you're with friends, or your distant family, or your loved ones, whatever that looks like for you. And it's okay to be scared. I would say that Emily and I are here, and that's why we developed this Slack. So I'm actually going to present really fast to show you guys the Slack. So hang on. All right, so everybody see what I'm doing now? About to go back on here. Okay, everybody can see what I'm doing?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So Slack, I hope that everybody is on Slack, but essentially I've designed the Slack so that you guys can in real time your question. So versus sending me an email, you can shoot it over the channel. And so if you have questions about your appointments, you can go on here, and maybe Emily and I are not responding as quickly. Someone else, you guys can weigh in and be able to help each other through this. So this is just our general, chat. So you can see here, Emily said, like, I understand the struggle. I'm a student too. Like, if you guys just need to talk about something, obviously don't make it like inappropriate or anything like that. If you have questions about GoBoard, this is an option for you as well. So I'm on GoBoard and I can't find the calculator. What do I do? If you have questions about online tutoring, you can go on here. Random, maybe you need to like tell a joke or something, like you just need to say something, I don't know. And then West Georgia question. So maybe you have a question like, hey, is graduation happening? Which it sounds like from the video. I don't know. Did you guys watch the video from President Kelly?
Yes.
I was going to watch it after this.
Yeah. So at the end, he kind of says like, we will be getting together. And so the spring commencement is canceled. There will be an option. So I'm looking forward to that as well. That gave me a lot of comfort. But basically this Slack is just a space for you guys to be able to talk to each other and write in questions and all of that. So this is our Slack. We're trying it out for April. I don't know if we'll do it in the fall. It could get crazy, but that's kind of what we're doing. So I'm going to hop off here, stop presenting, and I'm back on here. So yes, so we've kind of tried to work to develop these levels of support for you guys, and just making sure that we have these channels of communication. And I know that GroupMe blows up, so that's why we decided to do the Slack. We have a question. I'm going to hit the questions real fast. Would you?
That's a good question, Natalie.
Huh?
I said that's a good question, Natalie.
Okay, so I'm going to hit Grace's question real fast. Would you recommend that we go ahead and reach out to the regulars that we have? Yes. So if you are in communication with your regulars, go ahead and let them know that we're doing online tutoring as well. And so later this week, probably what I'll do is reach out to the students that have accessed our services this semester and just let them know what we're doing. So yes, Grace, full steam ahead. Dominic's question. Awesome. Clarify what you said earlier. Drop-in tutoring is not available at this time, and we switch over to appointment hours for the time being. Yes, that is correct. So we are not doing drop-in tutoring. It is all appointment hours. So if you want to beef up your appointment hours and add in extra hours, email me and Emily, and we will take care of it for you. Olivia, Emily answered that. We answered no-shows. Natalie, will appointments be during the time that the tutoring center is typically open, or do we have new hours for online? So I would say that you guys can schedule appointments Monday through Thursday from 9 to 9. Okay, so 9 to 9. So we'll work in that drop-in time, but 9 to 9 Monday through Thursday, and Friday we will do 9 to 5. But if you want to, that's going to be our hours. So if you are like dying to have an 8 a.m. appointment time, we can work with you on that. But yes. Okay, Elizabeth, will they be able to book hour-long appointments, or will they have to do 2:30s through Navigate? They will have to do 30s through Navigate. So we don't have our front desk making appointments. If they are having trouble making the 2:30s through Navigate, send them to me, CC me on the communication, and I can schedule the hour-long appointment for them. So I hope that answers all y'all's questions. What else? Okay. Finding compatible times between student and tutor. Hopefully that 9 to 9 window is going to help. You guys who have spotty, reliable access to Wi-Fi technology, some of y'all I see on here, so y'all are on this. So even though sorry, I'm on like 5 different screens. Even though maybe I can't see you on here, I still can see that you're dialed in and your microphone is off. And so hopefully you're seeing me, or you can use the chat option. But we can just kind of work together on that. It is gonna happen that you have technical difficulties. So if you're having internet Wi-Fi issues, that's gonna happen. Do your best to kind of troubleshoot that. We're all in this together, and so things will happen. So what other questions? We'll kind of keep the chat going live. All right. Yes, 20 hours a week. Thank you, Emily. What other questions are coming through? See some people typing. They can start making appointments today for next week. They can do it. Any other questions? Do we need to clock in for this training? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So please clock in for this training. So if you didn't, that's okay, Ayana. Logan. So that's okay. So if you're on this, best practice, honestly, would just be you can do 2 things. You can email me that you are on this, and I will have you clock in. I'll put in your time for you. That's okay. Or you can clock in now and then clock out at afterwards, if that makes sense. So it's okay. Make sure that you get paid, because anybody who's watching this after, because we've been on here for 45 minutes, so that's 45 minutes of pay, so yes. Honey, what other questions do you all have? Everybody's doing okay for the most part. Maybe we can. All right, I don't know if you can do. You can't really do how will we do evaluation? So what we'll probably do, we can get really fancy. and Emily and I will work on evaluations together. Like we've talked about that before, like filling it in over the drive. And we'll either schedule a time where the three of us can get on Google Meets and discuss your evaluation. That would probably be the best thing that we can do, or do like a phone call where you can talk on your phone. Because the truth is, like, you can log into this on your phone. So, like, you can still do that. So I'm going to give you an example of that right now. So I sent you guys the Google Meets, and I can call in. So I'm going to call in on my phone right now. Hang on. 201-903-3234. I'm calling in. Giving you a prompt. It's going to give you a meeting pin. So a lot of you guys are muted, so that's okay. You can mute yourself, but you can see I've joined here. So even though I don't have a camera or any of that, I can still call in. So for those of you guys who, I'm going to hop off my phone, but for those of you guys who are worried about GoBoard, it might be that you set up a Google Meet computer and you guys just chat via phone, but you're still able to use the screen on GoBoard or any of that. So just be flexible. I'm here to answer your questions, troubleshoot things with you, demo things with you, all of that. Like, we're so here for you. We are working from home. There are not a ton of distractions, so we can help you through that. And we're here. So we're in this together. Like, we're learning too and figuring things out, and this will not last forever. So just take it as a time like, oh, you know, back when we had this pandemic, like I learned how to use GoBoard and Zoom and Google, you know, this will pass. So what other questions do you guys have before we close out? Any other questions? Let's go ahead and type them on in. So y'all can use it. I'm so thankful that you guys are hopping on. I was just gonna do like a tutorial, but I love this way more because I get to see you guys. So that's really, really good. Hey Morgan. Any other questions before we log off?
Oh, thank y'all for go ahead and sending updates to your availability. I'll get those put in.
Yes. Yep. Oh, well, I'm gonna take a picture of this for our social media, so that our students know we're working on. Here we go. It's a blank screen, so no one's gonna. So, guys, I miss you guys a lot. Thinking about y'all. This will not last forever. Hang in there. Try not to read news articles over and over again. For me, I've had to just like take a break because reading them just like made me anxious, and I've got to stop reading these. You know, so keep informed, read things, but also like, your sanity is important to you, and your self-care is important as well. And so just continue to check your email and know that we're here to troubleshoot things with you. We'll probably do, you know, if we're going to be like the next month, we set up more of these, just kind of like team calls where we can all hop on and talk to each other. But I want to be respectful of y'all's time. So I'm going to log off. This is recorded, so you'll be able to go back and view this and see the full screen. If you have questions after this, go ahead and just email, but you should be able to watch this as well. But any last thoughts, or we good to go?
Woohoo! Go team!
Yay!
Good seeing
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so
thank you
much.
guys. Miss y'all lots. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Hang in there. Let me know what we can do for you guys. And, you know, enjoy the bits of rest that y'all are getting from this, but know that our thoughts are with you guys. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see y'all later, and have a good day. Okay.
Okay, bye y'all.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh wait, how do you leave?